Hi friends, welcome to a stream and happy Halloween. Hi Squid, hi Hadva, congrats on the first. Hi Plum, hi Loaf, hi Alex, hi all other friends. I hope everybody's doing well. How do we feel about Halloween? Dropping a lurk while you make some brekkie? Let's go. I would also like some brekkie if you've got leftovers. Yeah, 'tis Halloween. This family that I live in, I don't know why I said it like that, not a big fan of Halloween. I personally love it. I think it's fun, at least in terms of like handing out candy to little kids who are super excited about it. But because the dog is so anxious, the doorbell is just fully disabled and we do not participate in Halloween in this household at all. So that's one thing I'm looking forward to when I get my own place again, is handing out candy to the littles and also eating candy for myself because obviously that's important. Hi Anne, how are you? That's a cute little emote. That's an adorable emote. You made it? Anne, I didn't know you were an artist. That's lovely. Thank you to Twitch for telling people what the emote attribution is. That's cool. Anyway, yeah, I have no plans in terms of like dressing up or handing out candy or anything fun, but I hope somebody is having a great time tonight. It seems like the weather's gonna be pretty nice too. That is one thing about having grown up in Chicago. Is that my childhood Halloween memories were very damp, sometimes snowy. So I remember always wanting to dress up like, I don't know, I wanted to be Belle from Beauty and the Beast. You know, she has that gorgeous like off the shoulder yellow gown, and I was just like, I need to wear that for Halloween. Except that then my mom like made me wear a winter coat over it, which really... Oh, also in a turtleneck under it. So it really didn't feel as glamorous as the movie. So if you've had good weather on Halloween, bite me. You're spoiled. Anyway. No costumes needed for this game. We're just all cutie patooties naturally. I didn't even turn on my controller. Good start. Hi, Lydiated. How are you? I'm just gonna sit here fighting with my controller for a minute, which might actually be out of batteries. I am doing well. I'm excited to be here, and I made the truly... Sorry for all the noise. I'm playing with box batteries. I made the truly insane decision to try to update both OBS and my audio software before stream today, and neither one of them crashed, so that feels pretty exciting. Again, I'm sorry for all the crinklies. We have our 2 batteries. Did I finish Hollow Knight, or have I not played it? No, I finished Hollow Knight. I mean, I got 106%. That's as close as we're gonna get for now. Don't ask me to know what plus and minus are, Xbox. Just show me the little pictures of the battery and pretend that I'm a kindergartner. That is the way of things. Have no Hollow Knight, or I can't read. I saw an H and some L's and a W and was like, Hollow Knight? You meant Halloween. I have no Halloween plans, didn't grow up with it, and nobody coming by. We might hit up the gym though. You know, that's probably a fun, quiet time to go to the gym, I would imagine. I do remember having training on Halloween. I think it was last year? Because I was still doing personal training on Thursdays, so that makes sense. And I was so afraid that like going to personal training, I was gonna be the only person who like wasn't dressed up at the gym, and it turns out no, everybody's just their normal selves at the gym. I would have been crazy if I tried to dress up, so note to self. Also, yeah, congrats to Plum for the 3 streams streak and Alex for the 5-stream streak. We need some sort of way to celebrate those, because that's kind of a fun new thing that Twitch is doing. Playing Silksong and barely played Hollow Knight. Oh no, so I've played Hollow Knight twice now. We played it and got through 106% as my very first game on stream a year ago in June, and then this year in June to celebrate a year of streaming. I did Hollow Knight a second time. We didn't actually finish it the second time, but that's because we ran out of time, because Silksong surprised the shit out of me and came out early. Hi, Joey. Also on a 5-stream streak. I'm gonna have to learn to say that without tripping over my tongue. Welcome on in. Do you have any Halloween plans, Joey? Oh yeah. Okay, so we were stuck at the end of last stream. Well, actually for the entirety of last stream, we were stuck in 3 different places. And it might happen again today, and that's okay. We had a good time. So let me get my cursor up. Me cursor? I am having a great Friday. So we've been stuck at this spot right here is Sister Splinter. Haven't been able to get past the 3rd phase of that. Didn't even really get to the 3rd phase of that last stream ever. There's another stinky spot over here. I guess I could mark it, but I just know where it is. CHICRAWGO, aka Craw Lake, has a bird gauntlet. Thank you to the person who reminded me of the word gauntlet, by the way. So we got fucking stuck there a lot. And then where our current death marker is our other one, which is in Hunter's March, aka Antlanta. And that has an ant gauntlet. But that one seems the most doable of the 3, so I think I'm going to go back. People call them arenas or gauntlets. I guess arena is a good word for it too. It's just that like bosses also have arenas. So I feel like gauntlet is maybe a little more specific, that you're talking about like an enemy rush room versus a boss arena or an enemy arena. We have one more litiated. We decided that Shellwood, since it has all the splinters with Sister Splinter the boss, is Splintcinnati. And yes, I do hope that we continue coming up with more of these ideas. Oh my gosh, this would be Philadelphia. I'm claiming that one. Philadelphia. Hold. Philadelphia. Sorry that these are all US cities so far. That's not... It's mostly just because that's my knowledge of geography, sorry. Okay. So anyway, we're gonna go back to... That's what got me thinking about it, Alex, actually. I know that's not very original at all, but I was thinking like, oh yeah, where's that, like, the Liberty Bell, right? The giant bell with a crack in it. That's a famous part of US history. I was like, oh, Philadelphia. Why didn't they just rename the town that, honestly? There's some people calling Chakra Shakira. That's fantastic. Yeah, I love little in-jokes. And I love that we've just created our own series of them by renaming all of these after large cities. Okay, anyway, we're going back to Antlanta to work on this ant gauntlet, or ant arena, and see if we can get through it. We were doing fairly well by the end of stream, but no promises. Absolutely no promises. We're gonna have a good time. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm happy to be here. I would love to find a mother-loving bench in Antlanta, but oh well. Would Bell Bottom basically be Silksong Detroit? Oh no. Skirt, skirt, skirt. Yo, we love skirts around here. It is a whole ass part of my username. Welcome, Drip Drop McTater Clap. What an amazing username. Welcome on in. Fair warning, we're about to die a lot. Oh, Bone Bottom, you are correct. I read what you wrote and didn't even think to correct you, so I'm glad you fixed it. Fixed both of us. Pop of the morning, Thread. We are lamenting the anti-homeless infrastructure of Antlanta. We really are. Thread, we also came up with another one because your Splintcinnati was so good. We have also decided that Bellheart is going to be Philadelphia. We're working on the rest of them. Hi, Quaint. Welcome on in. How are you? I've been asking this of people who are coming in. If you have fun Halloween plans, please share. I have none, so I'm living vicariously through all the fun costumes. Also, what was your favorite, if you were a Halloween trick-or-treater as a kid, what was your favorite Halloween costume, or candy to get? Like, what was the one that you were trading a sibling to get? I feel like Twixes were always pretty highly valued. I don't like fruity candy, so like Skittles and stuff like that. So I was always trading my brother and giving him those and asking for the chocolates. Milky Way, good shout, good shout. Milky Way is so, so good. I also used to really, really love Snickers, but then at some point, I want to say... Man, 5th grade seems really late to still be losing teeth, doesn't it? Maybe we'll say 4th grade? I don't know what ages kids lose teeth anymore. Totally lost. But I remember I was at school, and it had to have been at least 3rd grade. I bit into a Snickers bar, and a loose tooth came out into the Snickers bar, and that really kind of put me off of Snickers for a minute. And for a minute, I mean, until now. I don't know what we're doing, by the way. We don't need to kill this ant, but... it's good practice, you know? Drippy Droppy, here's a booty. Let's go. Your Halloween plans are to eat pizza and pass out on candy. Nice. We tried a new pizza place last night that does kind of the equivalent of a personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut. So just an individual sized pizza basically that you can customize. So every person in the family got their own like preferred toppings. And I forgot how nice that is. Now there are 2 fucking horrible ants down there. Okay. There was a bit of panicking there. Fuck off. Okay. I forgot how terrible this particular bounce section is. I have definitely died here. It's timed so oddly. That one just felt like it ate my input. I don't know what that was. Oh boy. Reese's and Snickers love fruity candy a lot more than chocolate on average. Interesting. Reese's is another really good one. Us blue-eyed Swedes do not do Halloween traditions like our American friends. We're playing some Zomboid and Outer Worlds too. Nice. Okay, we made it, but like we are gonna die. I'm aware of this. Interesting. I don't know that we have any Swedish blood. I'm quite Scandinavian. I think mostly Norwegian and Finnish though. And my family has been in the States for a few generations now. Like my great-grandparents came straight over from Norway, basically. So I don't know how we got to be so, but we've been here long enough to get into Halloween, I guess was the point of that. Yo, Eos! Hi! Lurking while in a Zoom meeting? Yes, happy Halloween. Is it a spooky Zoom meeting? Enjoy your lurk. Twix are Kit Kats. The competition for red Starburst specifically gets heated. Ooh, see, I'll eat a pink Starburst. It's the only one that I'm interested in. But if you gave me a choice between that and chocolate, I would pick chocolate literally every single time. Kit Kats are a great call. You're sick, but you're going as the Grim Reaper. Nice. Just don't reap yourself. Curled up like a cat. Nice. Your big tradition at the house is to carve a pumpkin each. Yeah! I saw your pumpkins in the Discord. They were fabulous. I am very fake blonde. I'm actually brunette. And have green eyes, so I'm a wannabe. But pale enough. Skin-wise, I have 4 cousins who have albinism. So if we're going on pasty pale, never seen the sun, I do qualify on that front. Hola! Hi, friend! Loopy! Hi, how are you? We're talking about our favorite Halloween candies. Do you have any favorite Halloween candies? Your wife never carved pumpkins growing up, so she was always pretty excited. See, we did a lot of pumpkin carving growing up, and I don't get the hype. I would rather draw on the pumpkin. It just gets so messy carving them. I would maybe consider going to to smash them. Here, we'll switch over to the jump scare view for a second. Because I don't know, it's hard to see my eyeballs on the very teeny tiny thing, but they are very green. I don't know why that was necessary. Your brother has albinism? Oh my gosh, have we talked about that? Oh, that's wild. How are we like twins separated at birth, living in different countries? I find that bananas, but also very exciting. Yeah, I match all of my albino cousins, and it's convenient because when we had like family reunions, if anybody needed like SPF 100 sunscreen, we had plenty to go around. Remember Brock's Royals? They were like Tootsie Rolls, but had oddball flavors like maple and butter rum. Maybe. See, I'm not a big Tootsie Roll person. Anybody who says that that's chocolate can get in the fucking sea. It's brown, and that's as close as you can get. It's brown and sugary, but it's not chocolate. My mom was a big Tootsie Rolls fan, though. It was her major flaw. Plum, what's your favorite Halloween candy? The mess is part of the appeal, in your opinion, keeps it from getting too serious. That's fair. I'm a very, like, I don't like having messy hands. It's, as close as I get, well, it's not true. If I were diagnosing myself with any sort of obsessive compulsive tendencies, I would point out I don't like having sticky hands. I don't like jam hands, as Luke from Gilmore Girls would say. Like, a kid has been nowhere near jam, but they always have jam hands somehow. I can't stand it. I need to have clean hands. All the time. Potato rolls. Also not chocolate. You don't like jammy mouth? Fair. Also fair. Yeah. Actually. But I think that's my problem with the potato. You do roll, nice. We usually make a big plastic serrated spoon we bought half a decade ago for that exact purpose. The gunk on the hands is thus minimized. See, that's the thing. I think I've not done it as an adult where I had control over the situation. So like if I could wear gloves, for example, and have a special spoon and maybe do it outside, I think a lot would be changed for me. So I'll have to give it a second go as an adult. Although I do also think that the ones that are like painted are very cool. Like if you paint like an abstract design on all of it. Clean hands and a clean butt and a clean heart. I don't know what that means. Weird with foods that make a mess on your face. Oh! You know the one that you hate then is the giant Hershey's Kiss. I don't know if you've ever had to try to eat one of those. They don't cut well, right? Like they just cut off into fucking shards. But they're like the giant Hershey's Kisses. It's just like solid chocolate. So I think they expect you to gnaw on them, but then you just end up with like, you look like a cartoon character, a child who's just got food all over their face, and I can't stand it. Manda, hi friend. What is your favorite Halloween candy? Okay. We've made some amount of progress in the game. Let's go. 100 grand bars? Good shout, good shout. Sorry, this is taking all of my concentration. I am still thinking about Halloween candy bars. But, you know, also trying not to die. Oh my gosh. This part is where it gets sucky. Scared for my life. Okay, we killed that guy for the first time apparently. Oh shit. No! Okay, better than we have been doing. We made it further than we have. Good. Okay. Painted ones are fun, but the lantern aspects are what sell it for me. I used to get complex with them. Now I just kind of do a goofy phase. Gotta love a goofy phase. I see. I see. Yeah, that did look a lot better. I'm proud. I'm a little nervous about how we're going to make it through to the end of that. Gonna be honest. That last phase, I hope that's the last phase. Apart from Heath and Twix, not a big candy bar guy, I guess. Yeah, that's fair. Heath is a good one, though. There's a local, like, frozen custard chain in Cincinnati called Freddy's. I do not know how widespread they are. But whenever we order from them, if I'm getting a concrete, I go with Heath bar and chocolate chips as my mix-ins. Because it's a good time. Not being a peanut butter fan rolls about half of them anyway. That is so true. My mom actually hated the smell even of peanut butter. So thank you, Mom, for making me peanut butter sandwiches for like most of my childhood, even though you hated the smell of it. It was such a kindness. I don't think I could. Eagle Caught! Hi, cutie. How are you? Usually start with Snickers, but then all the Halloween candy just starts tasting samey to me unless it's like Skittles and Starburst. There is a sameness to it. I agree with that. I think as a kid it bothered me less. I think as an adult it's what keeps me from eating the entire bag of Halloween candy. Oh, I love the music in here. Distance PB? Yeah, exactly. No Nut November all year. Let's go. I remember No Shave November being a big deal when I was in college. Because I participated one year by not shaving my legs, which the guys thought was like this like incredibly insane like ordeal. Like, wow, I can't believe you're not going to shave your legs for a whole month. And I'm like, bitch, it's winter. That's just kind of how it goes sometimes. But anyway, they were a fan of the experiment. Exactly. The thing was that they'd never... I mean, like, it was college, right? So, like, if they were dating a lady, odds are she was putting in the effort to shave her legs even in fucking December, right? So I don't think any of them had seen lady legs with hair on them ever, and so it felt like a nice educational opportunity for me to not shave and also introduce college boys to the idea that sometimes legs have hair on them and it's fine. Walnuts are fine but kind of boring. Not the worst nut. That would be Brazil nuts. Really? I think I like Brazil nuts. It's been a minute though. How do we feel about macadamia nuts? Hazelnut. Hazelnut coffee? Or hazelnut with chocolate? Just like fuck me sideways. Got some tea? Ooh, I'm jealous. I wish I had tea. I have cranberry punch spindrift. We can do a cheers though. You do no shave all year too? Let's go. We'll be back in a bit. Warframe is doing their big monthly announcement stream. Let's go. Have fun. Speaking of announcements, Liam! Hi, friend! Hi, Cam! Speaking of announcements, how psyched are we all about the Animal Crossing announcement? Okay, that was not worth. We found a safe spot. Let's go. You do 3.0 now? I know. Listen, Plum, I'm very excited for you in Darkwood 2, but I'm not excited for me in Darkwood 2. I'm excited for Animal Crossing. New Horizons. My beloved. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to do. Okay, so somebody give me some advice on this. I have an island that I really loved. I have a favorite islander on there too that I would hate to lose. However, I played a lot of this game with an ex-boyfriend. And while I don't have any memories of this man on the island, I'm afraid to open my fucking mail. Because I'm afraid he's mailed me shit on the island. So, do I just say fuck it and start a brand new island when the new Animal Crossing comes out? You also don't shave, but that's because you got those orangutan genes. Let's go. I would like to someday just never have to shave body hair ever again, to be honest. Like, if I never had to shave under my arms again, I would be the happiest human being. So if I marry rich, I'm getting laser. Check the mail, but also make a new island? Okay. Maybe I'll check the mail. This is gonna sound so stupid. Maybe I'll check the mail while I'm on, like, in a session with my therapist so that she can hold my hand. Might be easier to get dreamies on the island with the hotel. Oh... True. You're gonna marry rich just so you can get laser hair removal? Well, Ola, I was planning to marry you, so if you could just get rich, that would help both of us. Or we can just have a mutual shared sugar daddy. Or if you could find a sugar daddy with a twin, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Really just for the laser hair removal. Stop! I do not think it should be that difficult to do this particular set of jumps. Stop it. Ma'am? I thought maybe I could skip one. And I can, but it's not worth it. Stop! Oh my gosh. Good. Yeah, that might be a good reason to keep the island though. So like one of the new features that they're releasing with Animal Crossing's free like DLC update is that you'll be able to have 3 dream islands. So basically you can fuck around with new designs without having to start a new island is the idea of it. But they're just in a dreamland that you can go visit with your islanders. But having a fully established island would really cut down on the amount of time that it takes to get all that kind of stuff set up. So hyped about that. I know. Oh, hi friend. I was just thinking about you. I hope you're doing well. Oh, it's because I saw it's because I saw the Hedgies, the Hedgie DM. Never played an Animal Crossing game. In my opinion, it's the least annoying of the cozy game series in terms of amount of work that one needs to do in a timely manner. It's very relaxed. No times. I mean, there are like seasons, but they're as long as the actual IRL seasons are. So if you're trying to catch a fish that only comes out in fall, you got 3 months. You're fine. As opposed to some of these games that give you like a 24-hour day actually takes place within like 2 hours of real time or whatever, and you're just like scrambling to get shit done. I can't stand it. Don't stress me out in a cozy game. I've got to stop fucking around in this room. Okay. Not our best. It's fine. But I almost consider laser hair removal on the cheeks just because the facial hair has never grown in so well there anyway. Honestly, yeah. It's just for the, like, convenience of it. And, like, that surely would not cost that much. It's if you're thinking about doing, like, laser hair removal for, like, your legs, that's when you need a sugar daddy. You know, that's a lot of square footage. But a little square inch on the cheeks, you're good. You're good. They'll probably give that to you for free. You had already sent it. I was like, this looks awfully fucking familiar, and I scrolled up and it was right there. That's okay. I never say no to a hedgy post. Okay, I didn't mean to leave the room, but I did want to get my stuff and leave. Stop it, holy. Holy annoying. Come on. I do like that they only give you, like, one of this guy at the beginning. Not that he's difficult, but it's nice to have a chance to learn this enemy. Okay. We survived. We survived again. Okay. Stop. Oh, too many parries. Too many Katy Perrys. Oh, Lord. Oh. I realized I needed to heal as I ran into that guy. Explain this in your message, but in all fairness, it was in your feed when you shared it, so you didn't see that I'd already sent it. It was from 2 different, like, generic hedgehog lover accounts, too, which I find wild. I actually am surprised I don't have those ones blocked. For a while there, I was just blocking all of the, like, we steal content from actual creator accounts, you know, like cat lover 1234. Ola, what the hell is going on with that, by the way? I saw a fucking blue sky post about it. A skeet, if you will. And I was like, did I know that that was an option? Did I know that you could just, like, date Justin Trudeau? I mean, it's a J name, so I wouldn't recommend it. But, like, how did that happen? How did that happen? Also, thank you for the 3-stream streak of and the 3-stream streak Bolt. Manda? I don't know that I've called you Bolt in a minute. J-name's so true, honestly. I just saw an Instagram reel about it. I'll have to post it on in the meme section. But it was about J-names, where like a mom was giving birth and they were like, oh, she had just given birth rather, and she's holding her little baby boy, and they're like, oh, what are you gonna call him? And she's like, oh, we're thinking of naming him Josh. And then somebody just appears out of the void and they're like, hey, I just wanted you to know from the representative of the J-name community, Josh is legally obligated to be an asshole, so that will be on you to raise Josh as an asshole. And the mom was like, what do you mean? It turns out that the mom was also named Jennifer, so sorry, Joey. I feel like Joeys are maybe an exception. But you gotta watch out. Sorry, I'm gonna offend so many people without even knowing because I don't know anybody's real names. Watch out for the Justins and the Jasons, okay? Just watch out for the Justins and the Jasons. And the Joshes. Just. Wait! Thank you for the 5-stream streak! Yeah, we need like a streaking hedgehog that goes across the stream or something like that whenever somebody announces their streak. Joey's maybe, but Joes are awful. Interesting. Ignore the Johns completely. So many Johns. John Jacob Dringleheimer Schmidt. Interesting. Your best friend is named Justin, and yeah, see? That's why you're Joey. That's hilarious. Your government name is actually Josh. Okay, Joshes are the best of the worst. But you're still on my watch list, okay? You gotta watch a Josh. They'll break your heart. I feel like that's the problem with Josh. Is Josh's break your heart. I don't know that they'll actually leave you in therapy, but they will fuck you up a little bit. So why you changed your name from Jola? Yeah, I changed my name from Jachel Skirts. Joe's and John's are kind of neutral. I'm trying to think through my Rolodex of humans that I've known. I feel like the Johns have all ended up being disappointments. Sorry if you're listening and you're a John. I can't remember every John I've ever known. Maybe it wasn't you. I feel like all of the Johns have just been flat out disappointments, but they've not been aggressively fucking me up. While we're talking about names though, Nick. Sorry to any Nicks in the chat. What is it with male presenting Nick guys? Like a Nicholas shortened. Rachel Jorts. I actually, oh my gosh, was friends with a guy who went by the nickname of Jorts. There's a whole story there that I can't now tell because you'll be able to put two and two together. I don't want to call me that now. Listen, I think I'd prefer Jachel to Rachel at this point. Just because I've gone through so much effort to ask people to call me Skirts, not Rachel, that I'm starting to get a little, like, twinge of resentment when people actually call me Rachel, which is so bananas because it's my actual name. So yeah, maybe I just pivot to Jachel and then I won't have any problems anymore. You dated a lovely Nick. Okay, I've known two good Nicks then. Because I know somebody's husband was named Nick and he was a lovely person. But I've had two chaotic Nicks in my life. Still good mates? Okay. Yeah, could you get him to get the other Nicks in order? That would be really helpful. He's gotta correct some things. Cam, we're going back to Antlanta. But first I'm making a note to myself that we need to have a streaking hedgehog that runs across the screen. Or rolls across the screen whenever somebody has a extreme streak message. Also, we're discussing the horrors of J-names. And offending everybody along the way. I'm so sorry. Get your people in fucking order. It's an honest-to-goodness meme at this point, okay? It's not just me who's had these traumatizing experiences. In the same way that we are proclaiming the good news of a clean butt, we also have to proclaim the importance of being a good J-name in the world, okay? Nicks are almost always hot, too. I fucking wish. 99% of male Jessies you've ever met have been proper assholes? Interesting. I got in massive trouble. Z! Hi! I'm sorry, I didn't even see your message. You have an Uncle Nick and he always gives you the creeps? Your dad arguably has the J name? Okay. What was I thinking, though, about the Nicks or something like Jacks are chill? Possibly. The Jessie thing. I got really hosed by a young lady Jessie. The only time I've ever had to write sentences in school. This is such a you had to be a private school kid thing to understand. But we had like some sort of prayer going on in the morning. And she leaned over and put her hand in front of my ear to whisper something during prayer. Like she wouldn't stop talking. And I was faithfully, eyes closed, hands folded, listening to the prayer and trying to tune out this person who was in my ear. But the teacher thought my hand was in front of my ear and that I was listening. And so I had to write sentences because Jessie wouldn't tell the truth that it had been her. So we both got in trouble. I do agree that Jacks are chill though. I don't think I know a single... I think it's because Jack Black. Jack Black has just decided to make all the Jacks good. I think Jack Black has the power to do that. Your old best friend's name is Nick, and he was also chaotic, but he was harmless chaotic. There's really big energy. Just kind of drifted. Okay. Maybe I just knew the two... I won't say worst. We just really had... We really butted heads. And you know what? Maybe some of that was my fault. Maybe I'm the problem. All the Nicks you've known are hot? Now, Nick from New Girl, that's a character. But that was a good character. You have an ex called Jack? Oh no, okay. Maybe the power of the J name overcame your ex. Please, please just let me get back to my stuff in one piece. It's all a girl asks. I also went to private school, but we didn't ever have prayers with the years spent in Catholic school. Yeah, it was a private Christian school. I guess I could have clarified even further. Is this why Team Rocket are called Jesse and James? Oh no! Only a J name can balance out another J name. I do feel like that's true. Okay. Nope. I didn't mean to walk all the way in to like start this fight, but here we are. We do probably need to play the game at some point today, huh? Not us doing this hitless so far. She says if she lands on his head. Okay, we were one hit away from doing that hitless. Good progress, team. Didn't think I would hit him. Oh, we landed on his pointy head. Two wrongs don't make a right, Jachel. Exactly. Was that the name of a... There was absolutely a Christian album, like Christian rock album that came out while I was... I don't know when it came out, actually. Probably too young to be hearing about it. But I do remember it came... I don't think it came out while I was in high school, but it was like around... It was making a comeback while I was in high school. Called like Two Lefts Don't Make a Right. Or something of the sort. That was not a very interesting story. Harmless Chaotic must be new to the latest D&D edition. Oh, I feel like that's the bulk of like a large Twitch chat is harmless but chaotic, you know? Like you get 4,000 Twitch chatters and that's just what happens. Yeah, I don't think it was a very sensible album name, to be fair. Rachel Jorts. Yeah, I really did have a pretty bad experience with the Jorts. A George nickname person. Otherwise, I would be very in favor of it. Back when I was making a million Twitter accounts, I did make a Rachel Shirts account. I think that's the closest we've gotten to that. Thought I had gone fast enough, but apparently I didn't. I swear to you, this jump is haunted. What do you mean? We're gonna die and lose our imaginary money again. Just kidding, we won't! Let's go! Did I miss some more stream streaks? Ola, thank you for the 3 stream streak, and Quaint, thank you for the 5 stream streak. Hades 2 patch with the changed ending went live. I'm about 1,000 years away from knowing what changed, because I haven't played Hades 1 yet. But I hope everybody who is playing Hades 2 is pleased. I hope it's not a hated change. Shit. Ow. You and your pointy head. Okay. Stop parrying me! Jeez! Perfect aim today. I bought the game, Loopy, and that's as far as I got because I played it for 5 minutes and realized it would be really addictive, so I didn't want to lose the next 6 months of my life playing a video game when I could be achieving my own life goals. So it is on hold. Yeah, I was severely sniped there. It could actually be a good, like, stream game, Hades, for days when I am feeling kind of low energy. So I don't mind that as an option. But like playing it by myself, I think would be a bad idea. How do I forget about you every time? At least we've gotten better at those. Stop. I hate this room. That one was on me. Guess I could have waited until after the ad break, huh? It's fine, this is just practice. Too many projectiles. That's good. We didn't want to win during the ad break anyway. Okay, I remembered the bug this time. Let's go. Sorry, baby ant. I'm so sorry. That was horrible. My whole game stuttered there. I don't know whose fault that was. Okay, we're back from ads. Surely that's the time to do it. Hey. I thought Antlanta was going to be it for us today, but I have been humbled once more by this game. We'll just float our way around. Maybe that'll make me feel better, just floating for a little bit. Yeah. Splintcinnati and CHICRAWGO. This one definitely seemed like the easiest of them all. CHICRAWGO might not be too bad either. It feels eternal. Also, the run back on that one is significantly, well, I don't know, significantly worse. It feels worse. Good. Well, I do not think we will be getting those pieces of silk. Enjoy your eats. Oh, how annoying! Stop. So many times we have, maybe the run back is actually less bad at CHICRAWGO. We at least pick up money by going back this way, which is nice. Not that we have anything to spend it on, but you know. Babajah. Hi, cutie. Oh, well, that cheered me up right away. I don't even care if we need to go anywhere. We're going somewhere now. Our bestie is back. We'll give bestie a little bell ring just for good measure. I jumped over that piece of foreground like it was something real, and it wasn't. I'm not embarrassed. You're embarrassed. I saw something about our new season. I have never watched a single episode because I was told it was not safe for skirts. So I didn't watch it. I honestly didn't even know that it was still going. Kind of assumed it was done a while ago. We don't have anything to give her, even though I would love to. I say her. I don't actually know that thing's preferred pronouns or gender or anything. But whoever they are, they have fabulous lips. No. Curly, come here. I did decide that these were the Three Stooges, by the way. And they do fuck me up every time. As I was saying, the run back over here is ass. Oh. Still don't have enough. I could kinda. Okay. I'm not doing a very good example of this. I could maybe get $80 if I did this section one more time. And then we'd have some money in the bank, you know? And that would make this run back a little bit less annoying if we got some money out of it. You know what I mean, jelly bean? Speaking of jelly beans, that's a shitty Halloween candy. Just not a fan of fruity candies in general. Okay, nice. We did get enough. And we've maxed out our shell shards. Okay. So even if when we die in CHICRAWGO, we at least have $60 more than we had before. That's not nothing, okay? And maybe that's how we keep our spirits up while we die repeatedly to CHICRAWGO. The last second parachute. Oh, I did use up a lot of my needles though doing that. My little throwing knives. Note to self, don't be quite so lazy next time. We need those throwing knives for this fight. Forgot it starts immediately with Sit Boy. So why is it so fucking dark in here? Unbelievable. I feel like that room is cruelly dark. Do we have an like? I know we have an option for that. Watch is gonna already be up at 1000%. Okay, we're gonna try 130% brightness just for this one fight. You're Skyrimming? I've watched a little bit of my brother's playthrough of Skyrim once upon a time. But I personally have no experience with it. Somebody actually got mad in YouTube chat yesterday because they thought from the title of Aggie's stream that it was just gonna be sexy cosplay content. He was like, what is this Dark Souls Skyrim nonsense? When Aggie actually started playing the randomizer. Okay, so if we go back and do that part of the run back one more time, we get enough money to deposit it, and that feels better than being a broke bitch. I just love the little noises that that one makes when it dies. It's pleasing to me. Okay. We have enough money, right? We do. Okay, that's pretty slick. I mean, it definitely slows down running back to CHICRAWGO, but it means we can afford to buy stuff when we need to, which is important because we've lost a lot of money otherwise. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Just realized Jelly Bean as a J name. Oh no. Stop sitting on me! That was a terrible attempt. I need something else to do that isn't terrible. How did that hit me on the bounce, you nerd? Okay, this is probably the last time that I'll do this run back to get money. It just would seem nice to have some stashed away. Tyler! Thank you for the 17 whole months. I ran into all of them. Nice. Yeah, I've decided to do this part of the run back to CHICRAWGO twice because it gives you like a little over 40 each time you go through, and then just on the other side of it is that rosary stringing thing. So we can put 80 in there and get 60 back. So like at least we're not, because like we've lost a lot of money to dying to all of these gauntlets and bosses and stuff like that. So at least this way we're pocketing some money anyway. Seemed like the smart thing to do, you know? Tyler, I'm going to give you a sip emote today. In honor of the fancy coffee that you posted about in our Discord. So yeah, if we're going to be dying repeatedly, might as well be making some amount of money while we're doing it, you know? Seems fair to me. Look at all those sippies. Amazing that you found so many of them that don't go to the left, Tyler. For the longest time, I had this collection of sip emotes that literally all went to the left. Everybody was all the characters were facing left. It was amusing. And then apparently we've decided to break the trend, which makes me sad. Jump scare. Thank you for the 17. All of yours are left too. Yeah, let me see what I've got. Left. 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 Ola's is a rebel. Left. 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 And then the spinning one. And you're streaking. Thank you for the 3-stream streak. We've decided that we need to get a streaking hedgehog running across the screen every time somebody announces a streak. So I'm gonna have to commission that. Have you two discovered a Wait, what's the N64 challenge and who's doing it? Tell me about this. I want to be part of the cool club. I want to sit at the cool table at lunch. Okay, so yeah, it gives you just above 90. So then we get to keep 60 of it. It just feels like a win-win-win. You know? I knew I was going to fall down that hole eventually. The B721 is playing every N64 game? Ooh. I have some nostalgia for that for sure. Okay, I feel like it's maybe best to try and lure this one out. I love that I missed this thing like 9 times out of 10, honestly. There's some real bad times on that console. Okay, I guess my main nostalgia for that game, or for that console, was like Mario Kart 64. Flying enemies are the real final boss of this game. Yeah, I feel like either you or somebody else has said that previously, and it's real. It's mostly this round boy. Sorry, I need to zhuzh the hair. Ow. I had rolled over my blanket and just bruised my arm trying to rescue it. Sorry. Okay, focus. The round boy in this arena that just we're about to start with is just so horrible with its like absolutely RNG moves. Is it sitting on you? Is it flying towards you? Is it just dropping a little bit? Like, what's happening? It feels like a panic attack has been captured inside of a bird, and that's what's happening. I don't enjoy it. It's the worst. It really is. Like, how are you so unpredictable? It's too much. I just want to play this game and not die all the time. Is that too much to ask? I think so. It's just down to you, little round boy. What do you know? Funny, because somebody did ask if I wanted to know a way around a boss, and I was like, no, I'm fine. I'm kind of thinking about it. I guess we don't really need to kill those if we're not collecting their dollars this time. We got some good dollars saved up. Well, that's entertaining. I see. I like that they gave that an animation. They were like, no, you can't have the shortcut, but you can have some little bells that fall off of the shortcut. Does that make you feel better? And the answer is no, it doesn't. Thank you, though. Hoi vey! Come here, large, round problem maker. Okay, we got one burb dead. Okay, 2 burbs dead. Multiple burbs dead. Multiple burbs dead. Rude. Interrupted my beautiful, perfect heal. I don't think that's legal. Man, we went back. I was just having the thought, oh, we never went down in Deepness 2.0, but we sure did. As far as we could. At least the death noises are keeping me entertained. And have you finished this game? I don't remember if I asked you that or not. If I have, I'm sorry. I feel like maybe you were at the bird gauntlet too, or is that somebody else? Or had just recently gotten past it? A little ahead of me, just beat the gauntlet the other day. Okay. Look at me having a memory for something for once. Let's go! Well, you've given me hope that it is beatable. So thank you for that. You dropping weirdo! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness! Too many! Better, but I panicked. I panicked at the end. Definitely took you the longest compared to the rest of the game. Yeah, I'm losing it. Eden, hi! I am safe. Are you safe? Dude, this guy's just got impeccable aim every time. I don't even mind getting hit. I'm impressed. Less impressed by Chad and Chad. Uppies, please. Let's go. There are still some rosary beads in here. That's funny. Taunting me. Okay, let's just not panic. It just interrupted my heal. I thought it killed me. I was all set to reset. Okay, well that killed me. Rude. I'm just determined on this run back. Like, we're not even killing most of the people anymore. We gotta go. We just gotta go. CHICRAWGO and Antlanta are both kicking my ass. Cam, I'm tired of it. Stop it. Oh boy. Jeez. Oh my goodness. We are indeed the Hawks. Oh my gosh, leave me alone. Fuck me, you wiggly ass stupid fucking bird. I feel like we're so close. If there's another round after that, I'm quitting. Just quitting the whole fucking game. It's not true. Stop creaming me in the face, you little bell bastard. Jiminy Christmas. Yeah, you can die for your friend's crimes is what's gonna happen. Just run, 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 run. Run it. You got this. Bell bastard sounds like an old-timey job for a medieval peasant. Yes. I would like to apply for that job, whatever it is. You can't turn around and smack me in the face. You can't. It's illegal. Absolutely illegal. I just ran into these. Ran into the breeze shooters again. That's my fault. Speaking of jobs, I decided to get brave and start job hunting. I have regrets. Every job sounds like they're asking you to do 80 hours of work in 20 hours and they're gonna pay you for 10. And I'm just, I can't. Yeah, that one's not as scary as I thought it was originally. It's annoying because it's large. But that's not that big of a deal. Will you stop botting me? Gosh. Bellbastard sounds like a nickname Frollo would give Hugo and Hunchback of Notre Dame. I lost the whole plot of that when I thought I said Frodo. Listen, I'm pretty excited to learn that Elijah Wood could just potentially show up at your wedding if you get married in Hobbiton, and it's been consuming my every thought. You and your impeccable fucking aim. Die. You're not supposed to want money. You're supposed to go to work each day with joy in your heart, knowing that if you work hard enough, one day your boss can afford a bigger yacht. Ugh. The thing is, these were like state jobs too. I don't particularly want to go back to working for a Department of Transportation because I only did that in Tennessee. It was the only job besides like working at Pizza Hut for long haul trucking. So there was no great love of road construction when I took that job. Anyway, so I don't want to do it. But it would be an easy job to get. And it's one of those jobs that's hard to lose once you have it. Also, people will, for the foreseeable future, be needing roads. So it's a pretty solid job. But yeah, it was like not only so like in my last job, I worked in the Tennessee Department of Transportation Road Construction Division. So we weren't in charge of like everyday potholes or anything like that. It was more $50 million contracts to expand a road or something like that. So that's what I'm used to, is like doing the paperwork for the $50 million contracts. But the job openings that I saw at ODOT, the Ohio Department of Transportation, were like, not only do that, but also come up with all of the estimates for how much work we can afford to do in a year, and also come up with PowerPoint presentations for your bosses to let them know what they're supposed to be doing, and also do all of the timelining to make sure that all of the road construction projects are happening at the right time. And I'm like, that's not... No, that's an engineer's job. Like, what the fuck? You can't be asking an administrative assistant to make like $22 an hour and also be in charge of making sure that all of the roads in that district of the state are up to snuff, correctly being paid for. Like, it was like 3 jobs in one, possibly more than that. State jobs are generally pretty steady. They really are. I know a lot of people, when I was working in Tennessee, would get a state job at like 18, fully expecting to work until they retired. And you can retire after 30 years. So like, some people actually went for a double retirement. But like, you get pretty decent benefits. Your pension is vested fairly early. I still have a really nice 401k that I was able to carry over from that. Like, you don't make a ton of money is the thing. So if you ever have to call a state employee to like talk about a driver's license or a road problem or whatever, please know that they are working for beans. Okay? But it's steady beans, and that's the only reason that they're there and not at a Pizza Hut. They're not necessarily the smartest people in the world, or in it for the love of the game necessarily, but they're doing their best a lot of the time. So, learned a lot about working in state government, I will tell you that. I really had assumed that everybody who worked in state, like who worked for the government in general, had to be like incredibly intelligent. to keep things running, and that is just not the case. There's like one intelligent person allotted per office, and they keep everything from falling apart. Most of the people I worked with couldn't even fill their timesheets on time. It's how you get paid. Fill out your timesheet. Anyway, I don't want to be in charge of babysitting a bunch of grown adults and telling them to put their timesheets in on time, and also be in charge of the welfare of every road in the state. I can't. That's too much babysitting for $20 an hour. I think I'd be better off actually babysitting for $20 an hour. Did not mean to do that. Will you specifically die, little bug? Thank you. Ow. Fucking hell, I do not like getting trapped in that thing, whatever that is. Okay. You just fell on my fucking head. I just healed. I don't even understand how I just healed and was already dying again. Middle management work without even the modicum of extra money and respect. Yeah, you would really be at the bottom of the totem pole, and I've been in that position before where like I theoretically had all of the responsibility, right? Like I was given the responsibility of making a lot of choices, but then also getting yelled at and treated as if I didn't have the authority to do it. And I am not interested in playing that game again. No laundry today? The heck? I was kind of expecting that you would dress up as a washing machine thread. As your Halloween costume. That silk thing is really helpful. You go scrounge up some laundry. I just have laundry. No, I already pulled it out of the dryer. Never mind. I was gonna say I had laundry sitting in the dryer overnight that was dry. It was like drying overnight, but I did rescue it this morning. I'm a member, so I need to put clean laundry away is my only laundry task today. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I even cracked open my stuff so early this time. Stop it, you weird little round ball. Thank you. Scared me. Ah! Stop getting caught in that. So unhelpful. I had nowhere to go except that corner. I was kind of just trapped there. That was my fault. I put myself in a bad situation. Come here, Mr. Perfect Aim. We've only fallen down that hole once so far. I'm actually pretty proud of us. And this run back is in fact easier than the Antlanta one. Because there's no pogoing. Yeah, all the pretty much the Three Stooges are really our only. Our only danger. Sorry, I didn't finish my sentence. It's a bad habit. I didn't mean to do that fancy ass. Oh, it landed on me! Stop! Let's go! Laundry timer! I am sorry. I had meant to make a really fun trick-or-treat command for stream today. I just kept putting it off until it was just too fucking late. Maybe we'll do an unconventional Christmas trick-or-treat. Stop hitting me on the head! We have a better command, true. Zote quote, beware the mysterious force. Mysterious force bears down on us from above, pushing us downwards. If you spend too long in the air, the force will crush you against the ground and destroy you. We could do a naughty or nice. It was a cute command idea, rather, where like you got to pick You started with picking trick or treat, and it would like assign you a costume from a list of costume ideas, and then ask you whether you wanted to specifically trick or treat when you got to the door. If you picked trick, it was a lot of things like pranks, you know, like forking somebody's lawn or putting toilet paper on it or whatever. And then if you picked treats, there were a lot of Halloween candies, which is what got me thinking about what everybody's favorite Halloween candy is. You know, another goal for having a sugar daddy husband in the future, in addition to being able to afford laser hair removal treatment, would be being the house that gave out like king-size candy bars. That's pretty fun life. Okay, at least they're kind of all in sync. That's helpful-ish. Oh my gosh. No. Okay. One HP in a dream. Oh my gosh. What are you? Oh, I see. Oh my gosh, thank you for the GGs. We did one thing today. I don't even care. I don't even care if we don't ever do anything for the next week. We did one thing today and I really needed that. Also this funny ass like bouncy bird situation. Okay. I don't quite know where that opened anything. I'm sorry if it was something obvious. I wasn't really watching. I did it! Oh, there's a bunch of jumpy things in here now. I see. first of all, we're not dying to the fucking rats. I refuse. Jeez, that was a sweaty business. I did not think we were going to get through that room today. We're getting like $3 at a time. Puddle money. Let's go. Give me my dollar. I don't know why that's still locked, but I don't care. Okay, and then we just leave and that was the end of it? It was not the end of it. Oh my gosh, this gets you so much air. The reward is uppies. Okay, it's gonna take a minute to learn how to navigate this. Tune away now if this frustrates you. Wait, we just beat them. This is about as fun as the flowers. Mm-hmm. I can't. It's true, there's no horrible spiky death in here. I hear this bird over here and it's pissing me off. Oh, did it move? I guess it moved. Don't let me die up here, please. I asked so nicely. I said please. Okay, whatever. We at least have a way out of there now, and that seems huge. We have unleashed blobs. Bouncy fucking blobs. Okay. Let's go! Look at all that beautiful silk. Oh my gosh, I feel like I can finally breathe for the first time in I don't know how long. Just knowing that I don't have to do CHICRAWGO anymore. That's huge, and I bet we're gonna get that shortcut right there. If we can get our way back across without fucking up. Which seems unlikely. This is our new challenge. This is our new gauntlet, is just bouncing. We did it! Wow, we have money. Oh no, we have money. Okay, we need to be careful. Or we need to go back and string it up. Rude. Yeah, we might want to be careful. Gonna want to walk around in downtown Chicago with too much cash. Honestly, Lord. Oh, I can't go out. Shit. I can't go string it. I can't leave the way that we came in. We just have to be not shit with our money. I see. We're just gonna have to... First of all, get good. Okay, helpful. We at least have closer to full health, though. Important to hit all the things that you can hit. Okay, and then this. More money. That was maybe a mistake. Okay, we've hit all the things. Smack, smack, smack. Is this the shortcut? Maybe? I don't know what's up there. Ooh. I don't know what's down here either. This is our first bench in CHICRAWGO. Please, dear Lord, I just want to sit down. It really seems like that should start into an amazing... Oh my gosh, I can't sit! That little bell sound sounds like it should kick off a really fun, like, funky pop song. Oh my gosh, my butt has never been so clean and happy. This is what I was thinking of. Because this puts us back next to this, where we can store all of our money. I don't care that we lose $20 at a pop. I'd rather lose $20 a pop than lose it all. So we're doing it. We're just facing the realities of capitalism and banking, and we're sucking it up. Let's go! Now watch, I walk around the corner and they're gonna be like, yeah, if you had only had exactly $500 and you hadn't wasted it all on fucking banking fees, you could have 6 more mask shards. And I'll have to cry a little bit, but that's okay. Okay. I'm really proud of us for that. That was good decision making. What the fuck is this V-shaped? Oh, I guess, is that the bench? Is that the symbol for the bench? I guess it is. Oh, there's more uppies over there? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay. So we can go this way now. Get the bench. Hot. Okay. Away, babies. Okay. Got a little bit more money. Okay. Was there uppies here that we just didn't do? There sure was, because I panicked. Okay. This time with less panicking. Oh, there's so much uppies. Oh, Lord. This is unfun for somebody who's bad at pogoing, though, huh? They built this section and they were just like, fuck you, skirts. You think you could make it through White Palace without pogoing? How about a whole game that's just pogoing? And I took that personally. Do I not need to hit this? I do need to hit this. Oh, there's a scary little fucking door down there. Oh, that's looking kind of White Palace-y, isn't it? What is that nonsense? Oh, what is that, CHICRAWGO? Are we at the tippy top of what we can do in here? Not even close. Oh Lord, you scared me. I didn't expect your round butt up there. You know what I don't need? Is distractions. And round butts are very distracting, as we all know. I like round butts and I cannot lie. You other birds can't deny that when a bird flaps it a round waist and a round thing in your face. I'm sorry, okay? I'm not, but I am. Will you get your round butt within hitting distance, please? Okay. Decisions were made there. I don't know how I feel about them, but we made some decisions. Creative cover of Sir Mix-a-Lot's enduring classic. I need you to know that's about as much as I know of that song, so that's my gift to you. I don't know where to go from up here is half the problem, so please hold while I figure out where to go. I see there's something up there that I don't think we can do yet. There weren't enough bouncy balls to get us over there. So let's maybe put that as a skissue. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. That felt kind of double jumpy territory. Okay, so what the fuck is up here that we haven't done? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I know we can't go this way because it's a double jump skissue that we just didn't have enough markers to mark. But I'm curious what this is. And then we can work our way back, I guess, to Sister Splinter. And try that for a minute. I do be needing some doors to start opening though. So I can have my markers back. But I also need to get some skills. We can't go this way. We have to bounce our way out of here. Interesting and annoying, actually. Also annoying that those things reappear every time. It's fine though. Okay. I didn't fall down the hole. I didn't fall down the hole. Oh. We almost have enough beads to do another string. Let's do that. Where are you? I need your beads. Oh my god. We're one short. Come here, you. With your round and beautiful and perfect body. I need your money. Give me your lunch money. Okay. Cool! Now we have 10 rosary strings. We're basically rich. If we're still playing this game at Christmas, we need to make them some little robes so they can be the 3 wise men. in our Silksong nativity. Okay, I don't need your delights, round boy, but I love you. Have a good day. Stay around. That should be the new thing I just tell people as I sign off is stay around. I think this was the problem. Is that I can't reach that. And that's why I can't go uppies. I dashed the wrong way. Bye. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? How have I never said hi to you before? Excuse-moi? Alright, scissor hands. Did I say hi to you? I maybe did.
Oh, hola! Ah, mamito!
Hi, Garmon and Zaza! Oh, Guru, scoundrel, fiend, who dares wake brave Garmon from his well-needed kip? Okay, okay. Round is your favorite hobby? A fucking men. While you're looking for, sugar daddies for us, Ola, if you could make sure that they're round. Also, if their pets can be round. These two are adorable. I have no intent to disturb Sir Bug. Sir Bug! How polite we are. I am merely passing these towers and sought to better understand the lay of the place.
Oh, gross!
Knowing the battlefield, a warrior's reason. Just look at you, your stance and blade, almost alone, they declare a fight. I mean, yeah, we're pretty able. I don't know what this move was. As the bravest of knights, if direct challenge were offered, honor would see noble Garmond accept. Oh no, I don't want to smack you. I don't want to get smacked either. I'm going to be so for real. I'm a little over it after the CHICRAWGO fight.
Oh, hola!
Okay, fortune that seems not your intent. Does he have... Doma Doma. Does he have Doma Doma voice? Does he have, Dung Defender voice? Fortunate that seems not your intent. In truth, I'm still sleeping off something of an altercation myself. Had our meeting called for a nightly duel, you'd not have had the luck to behold my finest form.
Magina Fora.
What cause sees you traveling these blighted lands, Garmond? Do you also seek the citadel above?
Nochin nata scriba.
Maybe not. He said something there that his line before this sounded very Doma Doma-y. Aye, but do not mistake a valorous adventurer for a mere pilgrim. Mine is a sacred quest shared with my most trusted companion, dear Zaza! Zaza Gobur? Sorry. We seek that citadel not for its gifts. Nay, sister, we seek its rulers to demand their answer, by force if necessary, for our dear village to whom we pledge our shells.
Ah, solamente.
The fearsome haunting of Thread, it overcame our fair folk. We are all that remain, left to carry their memory in the hope to seize from Justice Page. Oh my gosh, are you from Philadelphia?
Husbin?
He's so based on every NPC in this game. I just wanna kiss them all. On the forehead, with consent. Consent is important, chat. Ugh. Doma Doma is actually said by a few bosses. You know, Zote says it at one point. Okay, well, I was very much hearing Dung Defender in this guy's voice for a second. But then the next time he spoke, it didn't seem quite so on the nose. I think I was just hallucinating. Good luck on your quest, Garmin. If you hope to claim justice for your fellows past, I suspect you've some challenge yet ahead.
Mascara, go.
Aye, Zaza and I will fight to Cavern's End if need be, for the bugs held in our hearts and our honor as knights. Oh my gosh, I love you! I love you, I love you, I love
Mascara,
you! So
go.
round and beautiful. Look at that mustache. Here's the thing. If you're gonna go for a mustache, it must be this one. It must take your entire face. It must be a statement piece. None of these scruffy little half-grown-in mustaches. I want splendor. Dung Defender is worth hallucinating, so round, so bouncy. Yeah, I'm sure that's what happened. I mean, like, these games are so in my head and beautiful. Garmin's facial hair is top tier. Yeah. Thrid, do I remember correctly that you also have a pretty great mustache, or did I hallucinate that as well? Hi, Lady Swan! Yes! I'm so glad that we stumbled over here on our quest to figure out what was going on in this part of Greymoor. I'm delighted. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, look at the way that Zaza's little eyes follow us. Oh my gosh, a little... Oh. Beautiful. A little nod. You are both perfection. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we have definitely gone up before, but have we... Oh, have we gone up before? I know we've done these spiky things before. But maybe that was in... Lord Almighty. Bye. You have a goatee? Keep it neatly trimmed. I see, I see, I see. Garmin is definitely your top 3 favorite characters besides Chakra and Sherma. Great choices. We've met Chakra and Sherma. That was our first time meeting Garmin. Can we maybe go around in here? We can't. Lord Almighty. Nobody asked you, Scissorhands. Twice in a row we've thrown that thing around and it just doesn't seem to learn. There's some chunky ass balloons, let me tell you what. Proper mustache requires more care than I'm willing to every day. Okay. Yeah, I'm now seeing it. The selfie that you have shared has come back into my full vision now. I did just imagine one on you because of the comment, the Mythbusters comment, I believe, is what had my brain deciding that you had a twirly mustache that you don't have. Goatee does have Mythbusters vibes, for real. Yeah. Thought Garmin was going to be an idiot like Zoe from Hollow Knight, but he's actually awesome. Listen, we do be loving that specific idiot in this chat, I will say. So I personally wouldn't have minded if we had another Zoe. But I'm glad they didn't try for the same trick twice. What's today's Zoe quote? Eggshells are brittle. Once again, this precept explains itself. Solid. Solid. Okay, so we can't seem to go uppies because we're missing some sort of trick up there for our double jump, I believe. And that's fair. You know what I absolutely don't have time for is getting fucking chopped in half. Gosh damn it. How many levels of this can you split through? Okay, was that cheeky? It was. Get down here. Get down here! I need to heal. Thank you. Yo, happy Halloween! Do you have any fun plans? Welcome to our chat. I think this is just... Yeah, this is just the crest place that we did. Yeah. They don't seem to respect my time constraints. That's the fortunate fucking truth. Jeez. How about you stay down there, choppy boy? Nobody asked. I was trying to go down is what I was doing. I see. First Halloween as a homeowner, so just hanging out and giving out candy to the kiddos. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm currently crashing with my dad, so I do not have my own place right now. But that is, we were just talking about that at the start of stream. That is such a goal of mine, is when I get my own place again, to be the house, the cool house with good candy. My dad seems cool as fuck though. I mean, I am so grateful that I get along with my family. I'll say that. He's not a Halloween enjoyer though. So he has been quite glad to give up the tradition of giving out candy with the excuse that the dog hates people coming to the front door and would absolutely lose her mind. I'll get there. I hope so. I actually just got a surprise amount of money as a student loan refund, and I've set aside part of it as a future down payment for a place of my own. So, fingers crossed. Now we just need to work on steady income. You know, the other half of adulting. So, feels good, but it's not quite all the way there yet. Ow! How am I enjoying Silksong? I absolutely love it. So I was already a huge lover of Hollow Knight. I'm not very good at it. Super fair warning. Not very good at this game. Or Hollow Knight. But if I'm gonna be struggling, it's gonna be in one of these two games because they are just so fun that I don't even care that I'm dying repeatedly, you know? Like, we just got stuck. Whoop. We just got stuck at the bird gauntlet over here for 2 streams and finally made it through, and it feels great. But like, I don't even care. We're dying to the cutest, roundest birds, and now we're on our way back to another cute fight that we'll be dying at repeatedly, I believe. Sister Splinter. Have you finished this game, or am I gonna end up spoiling you by accident? Silksong is so good. I just need something like the God Home DLC so we can refight the bosses. I can't imagine that they wouldn't do that. Like, surely that's coming in a DLC. Listen, if Animal Crossing can get a DLC like 17 years after Dad left to get the milk, surely this game is gonna get a boss refight DLC. I stole that joke. I just need to be so for real with you. The top comment on YouTube for the Nintendo Animal Crossing New Horizons update, the top comment on that YouTube video is some guy being like, did Dad just come back with the milk? It's like, oh my gosh, he did. You 100% of it, so you're good to stay. Okay, perfect. That's the goal for us too, but we're at like 2%, so we're on our way. It's gonna be a minute. It's gonna be the world's longest Silksong playthrough. Aiming for like 300 years before we 100% it. But it's gonna be the best 300 years of anybody's life. You know? Oh, we're gonna get shish kebabbed. We're gonna get shish kebabbed. Trying to get the last 3 achievements, both Steel Soul and 100% completion in 30 hours. How many hours do we have? Will it tell us anywhere? Probably not in here. We probably have to quit out. Beautiful. I imagine it's going to be like 300 hours. If not more. How? How are you up here now? I don't like you. Team Cherry didn't even want to release the game yet because of the amount of ideas, so surely there'll be all DLC there will be DLC soon. We love that. Really and truly, we love that. That's a take your time fucking elevator, huh? Okay. I forgot you showed up. I think we decided that there was nothing that we could do over there without a double jump. Ooh, what the fuck are you? Oh yeah. Did you want the flowers? I can't remember if that's the person who wanted the flowers or not, but somebody wants the purple flowers and we can't do that quest just yet. Around 17 hours and at 96%. It's really not hard when you know where to find what. You say that. I'm glad it's not hard for you. It is incredibly hard for me. It is. It just really is. There's no way around it. Ma'am. Thank you. I don't know. Good, I hit my head. Your 100% took 80 hours and you were using a guide for half of it. Yeah, everybody's times are going to be very different. Not just depending on your skill level, but also like how much of the game you want to like explore, what order you do things in. I didn't even realize we're that close to death, I'm sorry. I'm getting no help, hence the pinned message. Like, I'm trying to do this just all by myself. Which is how I ended up. The weirdest thing we've done so far is that we skipped a boss in Greymoor by going through Wormways and opening up Shellwood that way. That was not intentional. I was not trying to be clever with that. That just happened. First one you got 100% after 58 hours. Just need the last mask pieces. Nice. Little flower enemies look like they'd make good pets. They kind of do, actually. They're kind of cute. I cannot get the timing down on the pogoing, which is part of what's taking this game 800 hours. Taking me 800 hours in this game, rather. Nice. Survival of the fittest. It's gonna take a minute. I don't even know if we ever actually went up this way. Clearly we did. So we got the bench up here. You know what might actually be easier though and save everybody a lot of pain and heartache? is if we actually just went not stag station. Bellway. Just wanted to make sure we had gotten everything over here. Like this long ass chain here. This is how we first went into warm ways, I believe. It is. Okay, we'll say hi to the little bitty pilgrim. Hi, cutie patootie. Oh yeah, we should check the board. I don't think there's anything new. There's not. That's unfortunate. Will you have a map for me for Antlanta ever? No. Okay, that's rude. Reaper Crest is the slowest one in the game. Probably messes up your timing. I mean, like, at least it's not diagonal. That one's worse. For me, for pogoing. Lurking at the working. Hi, Crispy. How are you? I am having fun, and I appreciate the good luck. What kind of bug chakra is? It looks like a wasp, but wasps are assholes. I want to make you purr. Good purrs. Good cutie patootie. Alright, Shellwood. Almost 30 minutes left. Good. That's not too bad at all. Diagonal pogo was really fucking me up. I don't know that it'll fuck me up forever, but it has traditionally been the one that's fucked me up the most. The developers confirmed that hating is like petting the Bellbeast. She loves that. And yes, Bellbeast is female. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this room. Drowned. We tried this for like a long time. I think we are, Cam. Since we made it through CHICRAWGO, that's how we can spend our last 30 minutes of stream. We're not going to spend 15 minutes here today. Okay, we'll come back to that some other day. Sister Splinter's awful. I don't even know that it's just new players. I know somebody who's done Steel Soul like 20 times and is so grateful that the run that he does doesn't require, or that they do rather, the run that they're doing doesn't require you to do Sister Splinter ever. You've nodded off like 4 times now? Do you feel like that's just because you put in so much like energy for your test and now your body is just like recovering from that, Cam? Very behind on sleep? Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, I'm not ready. I will say I've never actually hit the Bellbeast as a form of petting, but we do try to ring the bells in any of the bellways that have them to get a little purr. out of her. Because that seems important. Gotta zhuzh the hair. I don't know why. I'm gonna just sit here and let my hands not be sweating on the controller for a second. The purr is so cute. It really is. I wasn't sure what they were going to do. I mean, obviously I didn't have any ideas in mind because this is not my forte, coming up with games. But I will admit that I was a little bit nervous about how they could possibly make some form of transportation that was different from stags, but equally endearing. And they just totally nailed it. Speaking of which, ugh, I wish Hadva were still here. I forgot to tell Hadva. If anybody else is a Downton Abbey enjoyer, I've decided that Carson, who's the butler on that show, is a stag in another life. They both make the same, like, grunting sound sometimes, and it really pleases me. I've inspired you to start tonight. Oh my gosh, Ola, I can't wait. Crimbo and I might talk your ear off about it in collab stream. By the way, if you don't know, this weekend, Sunday, our dear friend Ola, you best be following, is joining me and CHRAWGO for a collab. We're going to be playing, this time around we're playing Peak. Which is going to be great. I'm going to fall down every hole that has ever been. I'm going to find new holes in Peak that nobody's ever found before. The developers are going to be astonished at the number of holes that I'm going to fall down. And then, yeah, that's what I was going to say. We've got another game lined up, for a future collab called RV There Yet. And I am so fucking excited. I don't know if you've ever seen the trailer for RV There Yet. But it is chaotic. You somehow have to, like, work together with physics to move an RV across landscapes that are not meant for RVs. The little characters make smoking look so cute, which is such a dangerous thing to do, but it's so fucking funny. I can't even be mad. It's so great. So yeah, let me do, in fact, a proper shout out. I feel like a lot of people who already follow me know about CHRAWGO, who's my regular collab partner. We do collabs every other Sunday, but Ola's joining us to save Chrono from me falling down, honestly. It's gonna be such a good time. I'm so excited. And now we have some Downton to talk about. Oh, it's such a pressure show. If you've not... Yeah, terrible timing on ads. If you've not watched Downton Abbey before, such a wonderful, sassy show. It seems like it would be a boring period piece, but it really truly is not. We do have Peak this weekend, Kim. Peak this, for anybody else who's stuck in ads. Peak this weekend. RV There Yet for a future collab. You don't have ads right now because Twitch is stupid. You'll be a squire. I actually did say scorer thread. Squire was not an offer. But you know what? If you want to be one, I'm going to allow it. It's a Halloween generosity. You know, Cam, somebody else was saying, Squid was saying earlier that they didn't get ads because their Wi-Fi is bad enough that they just don't get them. I'm fine with that. It's not like ads currently make me a terrible amount of money. But in order to make any money, I do need to enable them. I don't know that I even have a choice to turn them off, to be honest. I think you get ads whether, even when you're not like an affiliate, I think your channel still has ads on them. You're just not in control of them, and you don't get any money from it. So, yeah, I don't know what it is about Twitch and ads. I have Twitch Prime. I decided that was my, not Prime, Twitch Turbo. That's the name for it. So I don't subscribe to as many channels as I once did, like individually, but just like not having ads across the board has been worth it for me. I know a lot of you don't actually watch on Twitch very often, and it would be more worthwhile to have like YouTube Premium or something like that. I stupidly have both. In fact, I was thinking when I was trying to figure out what to like cut from expenses for this next year, I was like, you know, YouTube Premium is a lot of money. What if I just cut that? And I don't know if I'm brave enough to do it. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do it. YouTube ads are so ass. You've considered YouTube Premium but haven't committed. I've been on it for my ex-boyfriend, Steve Daddy, the one who actually had money. He used to buy it for me as like a Valentine's Day present every year or whatever. Same with Spotify Premium. And so because I tasted the golden nectar of the adless life, I'm a snob now and I can't go back. But the thing is, I don't have a rich boyfriend paying for that stuff anymore. It's just me. So I either need a rich boyfriend or I need to maybe give up YouTube Premium. You hear a scream coming from somewhere in Cincinnati. It's me giving up YouTube Premium and having to watch ads every 10 seconds. Alright, we're back from ads. Should have time for an hour of attempts of our favorite Seaster. We're so back, let's go. Well, I do hope you end up loving Down, by the way. There's so much sass in that show. And I think you will really appreciate it. Die! I don't know what I was gonna do it. You think you will? You love sass? Oh my gosh, it is just like... There was a line in the an episode the other day where they were debating, you know, whether or not to tell the parents some news. And they decided to tell the mom. They're like, well, shouldn't we tell the dad too? And the person speaking was like, he's a man, men don't have rights. Oh, and from a sass perspective, it was very funny. Especially given that that show is set in like the early 1900s. Exactly. I'm not wearing my Smash the Patriarchy sweatshirt today because it didn't feel like enough of a Halloween costume. Instead, I am cosplaying as the favorite daughter. I am currently the only daughter and have always been the only daughter, so I would hope that I'm a favorite. But that does make this a very accurate Halloween costume. I'm sorry that I didn't put in more effort, but as previously stated, waiting on a sugar daddy to fund things like costumes. And yes, you can say fuck with patriarchy and also want a sugar daddy. It doesn't have to make sense. That was good timing on that heal for once. I walked into it. I walked into it. You dressed as disgruntled nurse. Wonderful. Now, Ola, I must ask, is that an everyday costume or just a special once a week or once a year costume? No judgment. Your laundry! I didn't even notice. I'm glad you did, Thread. I kind of tune out my own bot sometimes. Sorry, skirtsy skirts. I don't know if I ever explained why my bot is called that. But the people who gave me the nickname Rachel Skirts in college pretty exclusively called me Skirts if they actually knew me. Which is why I like being called Skirts now. And then, like, my closest friends called me Skirts. It's like an extra level of nickname. So it seemed like a fun bot name, you know? Your work uniform for sure. 100% more skirts per skirts. I just jumped into her face. I jumped into her splintery fucking face. Sorry, ma'am. Also, moisturize. And then you two can have a year-round glow that cannot be stopped by any amount of makeup powder. I did also get gifted the... I don't know how to describe this. Somebody vacated the Skirts account for me. Basically let me have the username. So I kind of thought about making that a bot account. Or like a... If I ever do... like IRL streams or something like that, that'd be fun to have. This boss takes so much concentration for me, and I'm still so bad at it. I just jumped right into her claw. I don't know how that's helpful to anybody except her, I guess. I just remembered that we decided that she was Gen Z because she parts her hair in the middle. I hope Team Cherry can confirm that. I was just thinking that I was getting better at these flower things. And then I fell. See, Gen Z! So young. Ran into the wall there. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, but we have 45 minutes left of me doing this fight in a circle. Who's excited? Okay. I know I've seen people doing Hornet cosplays for Halloween this year. Have we seen a Sister Splinter cosplay yet? Stop, you cute little idiot. You cute little idiot! Go home. Heal up. Try again. We're not going into this fight with half of our health. I refuse. I think there's something up here that we can hit. Yeah, you do. To get a little silk back. Which I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I missed. I fell. Okay, we did better. We did it. We did it. We did it. Go, girl. Yeah. She makes the best sounds. At least we got 2 staggers this time. That feels like a little bit of progress. And then we died. Because that's what you do when you make progress. You throw. It's important. Throwing for content, chat, so you have endless content. 300 hours of dying. Could you imagine if I just made that like one of Okay, hold. You know those videos that are like 12 hours of relaxing fireplace content? I've recently decided that we're back in fireplace season, so I've been watching one. It's the same one that I watch every year. I don't know why I have any loyalty to it, but I do. But instead of 12 hours of like crackling fireplace content or whatever, it could be 12 hours of dying to Splinter Sister, and I could just make it into Actually, I kind of could, because my voice is recorded to a separate channel in the VOD. I could mute that. I could mute my own talking and we could just clip. That would be such a funny video. Splinter Sister is going as Sister Splinter. Did I fuck it up again, Tyler? Did I say the wrong thing? I thought I'd finally learned that it's Sister Splinter. It is Sister Splinter. Because I thought everybody was pulling my leg. I thought that the nun comment was a joke, and then I looked and it really is. We will confirm here in one split second. I can't with these things. Just kill me already. Thank you. They're terrible quaints. If I can get them with a single, like, needle spell, they die immediately. You voted? As in, like, United States of America voted? Or voted for Sister Splinter? it's like flawless. And then if I can't, I just get fucked. People's Republic of Texas voted. Ew. Lol. Good start. She greeted. Ohio does let you request a mail-in ballot. That is what the Sturts family does. So we all mailed in our ballots a week or so ago. I was actually the first one to request the ballots. I requested them for all, well, I didn't request them for all of us, but I did tell the other family members what they needed to do. Well, at least she killed them. No. No. But yeah, if your state has probably something important on the November 4th election. We didn't have a whole heap of a lot going on this time, except like local shit. But I actually put in the effort to go look up the people who were running for like school board or whatever. And some of them were like so obviously cared about kids, and some of them just like so clearly just wanted power. So it was nice to actually get to vote on that. There's also quite a bit of kerfuffle about some sort of housing development. Which, riddle me this, if anybody knows. There's a housing development that they're talking about putting in, not near me, but like somewhere in the region, I guess. And everybody is like, our schools can't handle it, our roads can't handle it. No more new houses, no more new people. But the new people would presumably be paying tax for roads and schools, right? So like, what the fuck? Is this just people being hateful boomers, or is this like an actual... What's going on? I hope not, Cam. We'll see. I was surprised how much information was available about all these people online. Because it feels like sometimes it's hard to actually get reliable information about people in like local elections. Like they have like a Facebook page and that's it. I saw it happening, but there was no way out of it. There's no way out of it. It reminds me of a local election when I was in Tennessee where like there was one person who like, I don't even remember what the position was. We'll say like mayor. It wasn't that important, but we'll, for the sake of argument, we'll say it was mayor. And one guy who was going for mayor was like, yeah, I've talked with the fire department and these are the exact things that they need. This is how much it will cost and this is how I plan to go about getting that money. I've talked with the hospitals and this is the new equipment that they need and here's what it'll cost and here's how I propose that we pay for it. And just like had a plan for everything, right? Very Elizabeth Warren. Had a plan for everything. his opponents were like one guy who was like, I think I'd be good at mayor. No further follow-up. And then a lady who was like, I think that if we just had all the children color more in classes that everything would be fine. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, that seems a little fucking daydreamy, but okay. Thankfully, the guy with the plan won that election, whatever the position was. But I just didn't realize that people were out there running on a platform of absolute fucking nonsense like that, you know? I'm sorry, you have no actual plans except to make the children draw more? I don't see how that's helpful. We got a lot of silk back from that. Well, you fucking hit the fucker. Thank you. Some amount of progress has been made. Oh my goodness, this fight is eternal. We didn't even get to phase 3, not even once today. Here into the disdain for new housing was people being mean. I've lived in a very rich county in Virginia, the type of rich people who love to talk about how much they do to help people. The county at one point tried to pass a zoning law that would allow for duplexes and triplexes to be built. Suddenly all those rich people were vehemently opposed to helping make housing affordable. Yeah. It wasn't even a housing plan or proposal, it was simply allowing something at some point in the future. Exactly. That was actually on the ballot as well. There was something about a housing, like, development specifically, and then there was also something about, like, rewriting the zoning laws all in all. Which was crazy because it seemed like the zoning laws currently require that if you're going to do a housing development like that, that you have to put in a park, some green space, wide enough roads to look nice. I don't know. There was some stuff that just seemed like kind of nice about it. So it was like, but it seems like the push is, don't you dare allow any more housing in here. But also, if you're going to allow housing, we want it to be like, we want to get rid of this. I don't know. I couldn't make sense of it. I couldn't decide if they wanted shittier housing, yes or no. Hi, Vrixie. Welcome on in. Am I saying your name correctly, by the way? If I'm ever mispronouncing your name, anybody, just fucking tell me. Yay! Good. I will never be offended. Do you want shitty housing, yes or no? It was, yeah, it was like they didn't want this particular shitty housing. But, like, they did want to allow shitty housing in the future, just not this one, because it was going to be, like, in a busy school district. But, like, again, like, the people who live there are gonna also have to pay taxes, and, like, they're also gonna, like, that money's gonna go right back towards the roads that they're driving on. I don't understand it. I've had, like, 10 people tell me, like, you should really vote no on that proposal, and I was like, I exaggerated. I've had 2 people say that. But that's 2 more people than I expected to care about that, you know? This one was basically saying, hey, instead of a building that $5 million buck mansion, split it into a duplex, it still would only be affordable by the upper middle class families. It's funny because, like, that's been such an interesting part of shopping for houses in Cleveland, is that there are so many... By the way, I'm just resting my hands for a second. Apologies that we're not playing the game. The Cleveland area has a lot of single-family homes that are in my price range. I say my price range. I still need to get a full-time job. But they would be in my price range as in terms of what I can afford for a down payment. So they have a lot of single-family homes, but I've been tricked a lot because I'll come across a house and I'm like, whoa, it's got like 5 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. That sounds more than I need. And then I look and it's a fucking duplex. I wish there were a better way to filter those out on sites like Zillow and Truly and stuff like that. That's my only complaint about them, is I don't want to share a house with somebody. Ohio cost of living is nice. It is. Cincinnati's going up quite a bit in cost. It's just becoming a cool place to live, which I love because I'm somebody who lives here right now. So there's just a lot going on. I get to go to a Pentatonics concert in November, and I'm like absolutely psyched about it. There are like one of the fanciest looking bakeries that I've ever seen in the United States is in Cincinnati. It's called Sebastian Bakehouse. I am desperate to go, but I am always afraid that I'm going to spend $700 on pastries and not be able to eat them all in a day. There's just a lot of cool food stuff, like restaurants, local places or whatever that are just really cool. A lot of cool like farmers market-y kind of things. And then just like local events, you know, like there's a spooky reading event happening for Halloween and stuff like that. I love that you immediately knew thank you very much. That is exactly what the bee is. Until you open your bakery. True, 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 true. Tyler is slaying with the sourdough loaves recently and all sorts of baking. But specifically doing bread shit. You're not in direct competition right now, Tyler. Sebastian Bakehouse primarily does pastries. Like very layered puff pastry kind of situations. Like a croissant that you would commit a crime to eat, you know? But I would also commit a crime to eat your bread. So, I might just be the wrong person to ask in terms of whether you should commit crimes. Housing where was the polar opposite? The median price was like $1 million. That was 5 years ago. Yeah, so like Cincinnati is definitely, there's a part of Cincinnati where like, okay, so Kroger, the grocery store brand, is based here, and there are, I think it's like, Procter and Gamble, maybe also the people who own that are like based here. There's a lot of like CEOs and like headquarters and things in Cincinnati that you maybe wouldn't expect. And so there is an area called Indian Hill, and I love driving through it because every house there is like, there's actually a house in Indian Hill that's so large that it has to have a sign out front that says private property, or else you would maybe consider it like a hospital or an elementary school or something. It's just gigantic. Like you're driving past the house for a while. Like you have time to be like, whoa, that's a huge house. Okay, it's still going though, huh? Like, holy hot damn. This is quite, I like that I have an imaginary steering wheel that you can't even see on camera. So very crazy housing in that regard. Not all of Cincinnati is like that. Like we don't live in a mansion. Just typical suburban 2-story, 3-bedroom, small, my parents were downsizing house, you know? It's got room for me, my brother, and my dad, which is good. I wouldn't complain if it were twice the size though. But I having a house to myself. Anyway, point being, Cleveland had a lot of duplexes. It makes it hard to find regular single-family housing. But I would be thrilled to be neighbors with people who are in duplexes. I'm glad that that's an option for people and that they can set it up that way. Cincinnati doesn't seem to have quite so much of that going on. And all the houses that are in my price range are like recently burned down. They're like, if you would like to give this house a second chance, it would be in your price range. And I'm like, yeah, but I can't afford to fix it. And it's missing all the windows. Housing almost everywhere is it's true, because Rixie, we were talking about this, I think in last stream, that like even Boise, Idaho is priced out for me. Like, it's become such a tech bro city that like I can't afford to live there now. That's fucking Idaho. It's Idaho. Okay, that's like lower on the tier rank of states than Ohio. Okay, there's like way less going on. It's further away from everything. At least Ohio is like has Cincinnati, Columbus, and Cleveland in it, and is like in enough of the Midwest that you can like get around. You know what I mean? You can drive not far and be in Chicago, for example. You could be somewhere quickly. Boise, you are 1,000 fucking miles from anything. What do you mean it's that expensive? Boise turning into a tech bro city is so weird. It really is, but I know somebody who moved there who is a tech bro who moved from Chicago because it was more affordable. And he absolutely fucking loves it. He's like, it's so walkable. Everybody here is so nice. The weather's pretty great. I mean, he's coming from Chicago, so like great is relative. Yeah, but it's too expensive for me. Too fucking expensive for me. So it's all of them finding somewhere that isn't Chicago, isn't San Francisco, isn't Seattle, you know. Comparatively, they can be kings and queens anew. Very seriously considered buying a duplex and renting out the other half when we were first house hunting. Yeah, if I were, instead of being 112, which is my current age, if I were half that age, I think I would consider getting a duplex and like having my brother in the other half of it or something like that, or having a friend in the other half of it. But I am 112 and I'm crotchety, and I think I would like my own space. I've decided that I really just want like 6 months to myself. Is that okay? Just like 6 months of no dogs barking, nobody breathing loudly, nobody leaving crumbs in the sink, you know? The other benefit of Boise is you can harvest potatoes when you get laid. All right. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. We're never getting through this fight, by the way, in case you were wondering. We have 20 minutes left. The living would be hard to... Yeah. And that's what happened to me, is that I lived on my own when I was in rural Tennessee taking care of my grandparents. I had a townhouse to myself because it was rural Tennessee, so that was affordable, you know? Although even that started getting fucking pricey by the time I left. So I've just grown accustomed to, like, cooking for myself and cleaning up my own mess and nobody else's mess. And if my house is messy, I can only be mad at myself instead of, you know, trying to blame it on somebody else. I don't know, I got very fucking used to it. Maybe too used to it. And again, there's nobody else in the world I could live with, I don't think, than my dad and brother, because we do get along quite well. That was a clusterfuck. I think I hit her face, his foot, and the thing all at once somehow. That was impressive. We're boiling, mashing, sticking these stew. We are. We're talking about patats in Idaho. Thread, would you live in Boise? Would you live in Tech Bro City 4.0? Matt! Hi, friend. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So used to being just being you and your cats. You like the quiet. Yeah, and I didn't even have cat. I had a hedgehog for a little while. So talk about a quiet pet. All you hear is a little when they're annoyed. I will not be repeating that noise, by the way. They do a little huffy puffy thing though when they're stressed. So that was the only sound that I ever heard. That and the sound of the little pitter patter of tiny, tiny feet on a little, not quite a hamster wheel. They're like a flat version of that they run on in a circle. No. The little pitter patter and then the little crunch of my hedgehog eating its teeny tiny food. Matt, are you doing anything fun for Halloween? Also, what's your favorite Halloween candy? No pressure. It was a pit pat, and it just like, oh, because my hedgehog would be waking up about as at the time I was going to sleep, and I could just hear it from the guest room in this little pit, and it was, it made my heart so happy. I do miss having a hedgehog. And also, I know that when I say I need to be on my own for 6 months, I really mean on my own, no pets. Like, I need to be responsible for taking care of me and nobody else. Candy corn pumpkins, no contest, maybe nerds clusters. Okay, we need to go trick-or-treating because I do not like either of those things, and then we can just trade. We would be the perfect people to trade. I cannot abide fruity candy. Candy corn pumpkins are okay. Fruity candy's not for me. If I'm gonna have the sugar intake, it's gonna be chocolate every time. You love sour stuff? See, like, if I had 2 stomachs, I'd be all for it. I'm not saying it tastes bad. I'm just saying that there's only so much room in the tum-tum, and I'm going to choose to put all chocolate all the time. You would love to live in Washington, Oregon, and Idaho is 1 state over. Okay. Yeah, surely you could just kind of, like, move your house 10 feet every year. Nobody would ever notice. Your wife loves nerd clusters, her absolute favorite. Really? Okay. I'm trying not to judge anybody for their different opinions from me. I'm trying to be excited about the fact that we could all have Halloween candy and we wouldn't be fighting over the same stuff. You like fruity candy, okay, but I also don't think any fruity candy tastes like the actual fruit it's supposed to. No, that's for sure. It is more like fruit inspired. Right. It is the cousin of a fruit. It's more just tangy than fruit-y. You've been on a residential program for over a month now, going out for a few hours on Sunday, and a social pass, though. Movies with the family. Also love Reese's. Good choice, good choice. Glad you get to do some movies with the family. That sounds super fun. I haven't been to the movies in forever, or seen a movie, actually, in forever. Arwen, I was so hoping you would be here today. Arwen. I can't really talk about this on stream. Or maybe I can. I don't know. But Arwen, I clicked the link. I didn't click any further links, but I clicked the link. Can't tell any of you what's happening, but I clicked the link. And it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. The artificial banana tastes like a real fruit. It's just that the banana it's based off of is now extinct. Is that a real thing, or are we just making that up to make people feel gaslit about bananas? Your wife has informed you that the nerd clusters are her second most favorite candy. She says Hershey's bars with almonds are her. Okay, you know what? I'm marrying your wife. If you ever kick it, Thread, tell your wife she's got a backup spouse. It's me. Because I think we would get along really well. Extinct, except you can still buy it, but it's stupid expensive for a banana. Interesting. How did I not know any of this? I feel like your favorite is probably M&M's. You do love candy corn, though. M&M's are a solid choice. Peanut M&M's, though. Also, crispy M&M's. Do they still make crispy M&M's? Did I read the descriptions? When I read the descriptions. I don't know if we can we say what we're talking about? Yes or no? Because I also feel like I maybe need to tell... Okay, I agree with you on that. I've considered telling someone's significant other about it, so that there's an awareness, but without a direct awareness. This is the worst thing I've ever done on stream. I'm so sorry. I could just DM her, but I was so excited. Okay, I'm gonna drop it. Swedish Fish should be accepted as a Halloween candy. Again, you may have them, and I'm glad that we will not be fighting over them. As a Scandinavian lady, I probably shouldn't say this, but I do not like Swedish Fish. Can't get into it. It's not chocolate. Lovely wife would like to know if we are long lost twins or mayhaps clones. Oh my gosh, yes. She could join the twindom that I already have with Ola, and then the three of us can just be triplets. Unlike the time that... Okay. The one time I got scammed, aside from the recent DoorDash scammed, the one time I got scammed in real life in CHICRAWGO, somebody came up to me in a hurry and just started telling me how she really needed to get her 3 twins to her cousin's house for the weekend or something like that. And she just like started telling the story so fast at me. And like I could tell that she was making shit up. But like I did have like $10 extra on me and I wasn't going to use it. And I was like, you know what? If you're that desperate for it, you can have my $10. But it didn't dawn on me until after she left that if you actually had 3 twins, you would call them triplets. So, oops. So 1 banana, Michael, what would it cost? $10? Does it actually cost $10? I know that that's a Arrested Development joke. I'm so Finnish. Oh, that's so funny. I mean, I am. Giving out Swedish Fish this year because you hate small children. Ugh. No, Matt, this is good news. We're celebrating our differences because it means that we won't be fighting over our fave candies together, you know? Yes, she is invited to the Hive Mind, absolutely. We don't have a scheduled meeting yet, but she'll know. She'll just be able to read it in her mind. Gonna be on the lookout for the username of the prominent poster, but other than that, it might be best if no action is taken. Fair. And I will definitely let you know if I decide to do anything before I decide to do anything, and we can have a little discussion. I have got to stop doing this to the camera, I'm sorry. She has 3 sets of twins, 6 kids. You know what? My bad, my bad. She had 3 twins. She had kids 3 times and all were kids. Mm-hmm. Tyler, I'm sorry. I can probably tell you later. Keep her posted via telepathy? Exactly. That's what we'd be doing. Like sour candy and pop flavored candy. I don't know that I've had much of that, other than like the occasional like root beer lollipop, which is not my fave. Gonna be so for real with you. So again, we're not fighting. If anybody's out here claiming the chocolate, we're gonna have a problem. Bottle caps and stuff. Yeah. I knew there was pop flavored candy. I just wasn't summoning it to mind because it's been a minute. There's a website that sells them for $17. Girl, Michelle. Are they French? Miss Pop Rocks? Okay, Rixie, there is. This is not at all helpful to your situation, but I'm going to tell you anyway like it is. Hi, with Jazz! Happy Halloween! What's your favorite Halloween candy? Rixie, Bath & Body Works is currently making a fizzy body lotion that sounds like Pop Rocks when you put it on your body. It's also somehow glittery. It's an abomination, but I found out about it on an ASMR channel that I watch. So if you want Pop Rocks that you can't eat, which sounds like the worst kind of Pop Rocks, that's your solution that you didn't ask for. Anyone remember those like barrel-shaped root beer candies? Oh, that rings a very faint bell. You love Swedish Fish too? What's with all the fucking Swedish Fishers in here? I didn't realize that the Venn diagram of people who like to watch me not play Silksong and the people who like Swedish Fish was such a complete circle. Cam, thanks for hanging out today. I think we're probably going to do one more attempt and then call it, so you won't have missed all that much. You'll eat it? Please don't. The Swedes go hard at the candy fishing. Listen, we had an actual Sweden chat earlier. We'll have to ask them what their feelings are about that. Oh, we got a paragraph. Hold on. I will read it. I will read it. After we die here. And yes, we have been dying to this boss for a while now. Like, I think this is our 3rd stream of this. Swedish Fisher sounds like an insult. I'm trying not to be hateful, I promise. Next, we're gonna have people in here saying that they like Tootsie Rolls, and I'm gonna have to smile again. I'm so anti-Tootsie Roll that I won't even eat the Tootsie Roll that's in the middle of a Tootsie Pop. I will just full stop leave it there. A little turd on a stick. I missed! I didn't miss, let's go! No! Stop summoning them, I don't have enough. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, hold on, we got a paragraph to read. Michel Benin entered the historical record in the 1830s when a French planter, okay, Jean Poyot noticed the plant growing on the Caribbean island of Martinique. Locally it became known as the Martinique banana. I keep saying banana because that's, I believe, the French word for it. Also, it's just more fun. Spread through the Caribbean and beyond. This variety used to be grown commercially, but is now extremely rare and difficult to find. We grow them extremely small scale here in Florida using permaculture methods. There are literally artisanal bananas. Who knew? Cattell skirts would do well with souls because she's not giving up after hundreds of attempts. You know what, Jazz? That's such a great point. What I lack in skill, I make up for in patience. I do have that. Every time I think of Tootsie anything, I think about that Aggie clip 1000%. I was also thinking about that, where Aggie realized live on stream that a Tootsie Pop was called a Tootsie Pop because it has a Tootsie Roll in the middle of it. What a dingus. A beloved dingus. Who also looked great in his crop top tramp stamp Leon Kennedy cosplay yesterday. So if you missed that, you should go find the VOD because it was pretty great. Let's snooze the ad. Turd on a stick is what I'm giving out for Halloween because I hate children. You know what? They'll learn an important lesson from it. Just put a little, what do they call those when you're trying to bop somebody over the head with evangelism? A tract. They're not exclusive to Christianity, but that's where the word is related to in my head. Give them the tract about clean butts, the importance of clean butts, and then give them a turd on a stick and say, this is what's going to happen to you. They're rare now because they were susceptible to a fungus. How fungal waste of them. That's such a complicated question to answer, Brixie. I would say yes, but also that I'm really in a weird struggle position with my faith, having grown up in a very Christian household and gone to Christian schools and worked at churches and been real bitten by churches. So we're having a moment of redefining what faith feels like and looks like as an adult, is how I'll answer that question. I don't want to, the thing is, it's kind of like, it's a rough thing to answer yes to because Americans have really ruined what Christianity could be. And I don't really want to get lumped in with racism or homophobia or transphobia or any of that. So I wish I had a cool way to answer that question without a paragraph, but I'm sorry, that's all I've got. Still have some chick tract somewhere that people were handing out on a campus in college. I don't know what those are. Yeah. I need to be doing this instead of trying to make the tract shape. That's how I'm feeling. Do I know what a chick tract is? That's so funny. I don't know that I do, and I was like, comic strips? Telling people you're going to hell. Interesting. Grew up really fundamentalist, but now non-religious. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I don't want to throw away what I feel like are the good parts, right? Like, if you ask me like what I think is important about Christianity, there's a section called the fruit of this, and I will not make this long, but there is a section called fruit of the spirit, and that is supposed to be they're supposed to be the signs that somebody is growing as a Christian, right? And improving their faith and all that kind of stuff. And so the signs of that are love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. And if we had more of those things in the world, I think the world would be a really different place. So that's kind of what I'm clinging to, is like, if I can put more of patience in the world, or more gentleness, or more self-control in the world, I think that's pretty cool, and that's kind of like my current micro focus at the moment. And none of that involves like being hateful towards people who don't share my beliefs, or people who are living their lives in a lovely way, you know? Made by a cartoonist whose last name was Chick. I don't remember these at all, and again, I worked at a Christian bookstore, so who knows? A lot of solid virtues in the religion, but a lot of toxic stuff too. Yeah. And I don't think you're trying to be polarizing with it at all. I think we all get to go on a weird journey with religion as we get older. Won't take fruit candy, but goes all in on fruits of the spirits. Why no chocolates of the spirit? Listen, great point. I will be bringing that up in church the next time I go, which so far has been once in the last 2 years. Gotta get ready for work in the kitchen in just a bit. Yo, thanks for hanging out, Matt. We're wrapping up anyway. We will come back. Okay, 2 things that we have going on. Sunday, collab stream with Chrono and Ola. If you're not in the Discord, hop in the Discord and we will make sure to get you the correct times on all that, although it will be 3 p.m. Eastern time. There is a time zone change this weekend, by the way, if you are not aware. For US and Canada at least, I don't know who else has that. So there's the link to the Discord if you'd like to hop on in, and you'll get the correct time for the upcoming collab stream. We'll be playing Peak, all 3 of us, and it's going to be a fucking fantastic, hilarious, chaotic time, and I'm really excited. And then Monday we'll come back and do more Sister Splinter. I'm feeling good that we got through CHICRAWGO, and that gives me hope that we can get through this. So I don't care if it takes us the whole stream, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I will look it up, Lubia. Thank you for letting me know. They would hand them out on campus. Interesting. The ones that stuck out most to me are the ones that were like, they look like $5 bills or like $50 bills, and they were really actually a Christian tract that was meant to tell you that you were a terrible person. And I was like, that is such a shitty way to get somebody's attention. I would be so mad that I would never consider converting. What do you mean? What a bad strat. Like, get somebody's hopes up and then not only rob them of $50, but also tell them they're a shitty person. Whomst decided that was a good idea? I don't get it. Thank you for stream, Manda, and all friends. Thanks for hanging out. This was a lot of fun. Thank you for the support as I made it through a stinky fight. We will get through more strinky fights. Can't even talk anymore. We have so many friends streaming online right now that I'm really struggling to choose a stream. Some people prefer to use the stick than the carrot. Yeah. I just wish that they would maybe do some follow-up on that and realize it doesn't fucking work at all. Hello? Oh my gosh. Okay. You know who we haven't rated in a minute is good old Mr. Domo, who's currently playing Resident Evil Village, so if you want some spooky vibes, we'll be doing some spookies. So let's get the raid started. feel less bad about defacing your money to read in Zod We Trust. There you go, payback. Yes. Nine indeed. Thank you again for hanging out. This was lovely. And again, I'll be back Sunday for collab and Monday for more Silksong. And we can all discuss the horrors of Swedish Fish. Just kidding. We can all have a good time talking about our favorite things, and there will be no more judgment about it. I will be cool. Yeah, until then, take care. Wash your butts. I love you. Okay, bye.